So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Just gotta. So, my eyeshadow game is not as good as it could be. Not my eyeshadow, my liner. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I was trying to, look all fancy and do some makeup, and, I don't think it looks too bad. I'm gonna have to wash it off before work, of course. But, I thought I'd appear femme just as once. My name is Lee. Cheer vibes today, one more important thing. I forgot. So, yeah, welcome to the channel. I am Lee, as I said. She, her vibes in terms of pronouns. Although he or they is fine, honestly, because I do vary it up quite a bit. But today we're more of a she, her vibe. I'm really feeling the femme. That's why I tried to put on makeup, because I do like to appear with makeup sometimes. I don't as often as I want to, simply because it takes... there's a lot of reasons. But, and I'm sorry I'm running late for the stream and all that jazz, but, my sister always said that who cares if a woman's late if she looks great. I do not look that good, and also I think that's kind of BS, but, meh. It's something worth thinking on. Welcome to the stream. Today is Friday, and I have this, which is Pathfinder 1st Edition. I do generally enjoy. I'm going to do, so I'm going to, we'll do that. There's a few things. Okay, sorry about that. I am double checking a few things, making sure that I am all set up to stream, and such. That is a thing. It's very difficult for me to, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes. I'm very sorry for that. Hi, we have a viewer. Welcome, welcome. Always appreciate people turning in. Now it's a little haphazard this morning, but, I'm out and about, and we are living our best lives. So, last time we did last night we did Warhammer 40k, and it was quite a bit of fun, but tonight, today, it's this afternoon. I do not have tea. I, in fact, have water, but it's still afternoon tea with me. I have a lot of notebooks. In my session today, which was it's set in a world that's based off of Pathfinder, but is a 5e game. I had to reference 3 different notebooks that I had set up world building in, because, yeah, when you, okay, I'm gonna move my dice bag. I need, when you set up your, world building, in such a way, sometimes I had the players, they ended up in the astral plane because, of some bad decisions, and they threw a bag of holding into a magnificent mansion, so, yeah, that yeeted them onto the astral plane, and sorry about that. As such, they were sent onto the astral plane and ended up doing, on a completely different country. They were in the same continent. I did have them. I gave a very small chance they would end up on the wrong continent, but even smaller chance they'd end up in the right country. So, they only ended up one country over, so it wasn't so bad, but, it does right. Okay. This is the most important world building tool you have. At least I think so, personally. Because if you have a really cool idea and don't write it down, you will end up with no cool idea, and that's just a shame. So I try to always keep as yes, okay. Let me just do the thing. So, yes, last time we did Pathfinder was Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, last time we did Pathfinder was Wednesday, and and that day we created this himbo sorcerer named Vagmar, because I actually had a few people come on, and so we had a few people on, and everyone was suggesting names, so I suggested the name Vagmar for, or the name Vagmar was suggested when I was explaining how it was Dagmar's brother, and yeah, he is a himbo sorcerer. He has an intelligence of 7, so wisdom of 12 now, so, he's not like an idiot, but he's not particularly, smart either. He's a good kid, though. His charisma is 18, though, so he's, suave. He also has feats, and one bloodline feat. So we had a new chart that I brought out on Wednesday. Pretty cool. Just saying. Uh-oh. Haha. I'm learning how to point. Oh, yes, last night we were doing Rogue Trader, so I have that up still. There we go. That's some more, here, let me see if I can't get a better dice cam. There we go. That's a little better on the dice cam. Yeah, that was, I think I like my eyeliner better now. Like, after seeing it for a little bit, I think I did a better job on it than I thought I did originally. Anyway, so, he is a, human, sorcerer, straight guy. He has 10 skill points, because he's a sorcerer, and that's counting both the human bonus. No, that's just with the human bonus. He gets 10 skill points, because he is an idiot. But, so with the human bonus, he gets 10 skill points. If we give him the favored class bonus, he'll get 20. But that means his HP will be lower. His AC is 11, because he can't wear armor. So when we give him spells, we're probably going to have to give him mage armor, because honestly, he needs it. Yeah, it's one of the good things about Pathfinder is all the sorcerers and the wizards have the exact same spell list, which I think is fair. Like, you know. So there's that. Let's see. So yeah, he's an 11 AC. And we could roll for HP now, or we could start with the feats. I think we roll for HP first, and then we'll see how bad it is. It's D6s. We should actually, since we have so many D6s, maybe we could just roll these little ones. I don't usually roll them except for character creation, but you know what? Let's do it. I mean, we are character creating, right? So let's do that. Yeah, sure. I'm moving some of the other dice out of the tray to give us a draw. Okay, so he is a 10th level sorcerer, which means we need, well, that's 2. I'm going to start with 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. That is 10d6 right there. Let's move these 2 over here for now, just so that they're out of the way. Yeah, so we have 10d6, and we're going to roll them. Well, oh, no, hang on. Only 9d6, and I'm going to pull one of these ones, because even numbers. Only 9d6, because he gets a full 6 plus 0, so 6 per level. Because for the first level, he gets a full 6, full on, and then for the rest of it, he has to roll, is the theory. So, how that plays out is we roll these dice, add them all up, add 6, see what we get. Not bad. So okay, that's 10. And, is that 10? That's 20. That's 30. That's 7. Okay, so that's 37 altogether. Because 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10, and this is 4 plus 1 plus 5, so that's 10, and then 3 plus 4 is 7. So 37, not bad, plus 6, oh, so that's 40, hey, that's 43, okay, I was going to say that's 42, so, 43 though, not bad at all. Okay, so that's 43. Alright, I think that's alright, so we got 43, in rolled HP, so 43, and, whoa, okay, okay, easy, okay, so we got that, this, we got, 43, 40, yeah, okay, so, three times 6 is 4 times 6 is 24. So actually kind of on the upper side of things. Yeah, so if we rolled 96. So 3 times 9 is 27. So yeah, on the upper side of things. 3 times 9 is, yeah, 27. So we actually rolled much higher than average. Okay. Yeah, so 43. Of course, much higher than average isn't much when you're a sorcerer, because D6s are not that big, and how squishy can he, realistically get away with being? That is an important question. He doesn't need skill points. So he can be 53, which is still relatively squishy, but less so than you'd think. And he gets 10 skill points, which is not a lot. So that should be fun. We'll give him bluff and diplomacy. Bluff, diplomacy, knowledge, arcana. He does know a little bit about magic, kinda. And I don't think maybe give him acrobat. To rank each and swim and climb. He needs a +1 strength. He'll be fine. He can swim. What else? Use magic device. That's about it. Honestly, that's about what he can do. He knows how to things. He's a really good people person because he's a sweetheart. 4 and 4, and then 1 and 1. 3 and 3 and 3 and 1. So 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. Yeah. That equals 10, right? Yeah, that equals 10. 4, 3, 2, 1 equals 10. Interesting. Okay. That's his skills. I mean, his skills are super easy because, honestly, he cannot get that many. Are any of the... I think all of them are class skills for sorcerers. Let me double check. So we get the +3 and everything, which is nice. Skill summary. Knowledge, arcana. Sorcerer. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Use magic device is also a sorcerer skill. Good. So it's a and it is charisma based, which is very good because he is not much else going for him. So plus okay, wait, no, bluff. Okay, bluff sorcerers get. No, sorcerers do get bluff. And diplomacy. Do not no, sorcerers do not get diplomacy, but do get bluff. Okay. So +3 for bluff, 4 + 0 + 4. So it's 8 for +4 is, yeah, that's 10 for bluff, 7 for diplomacy. Knowledge arcana is +3, that's 5 minus 2, that's 3. Use magic device is +3, and then +4. So it's 8. Okay, so he's, no, we're gonna go 2 bluff and 5 diplomacy. Because that gives us 9 and 9. Yeah, that's a better, equally good at lying and just telling the truth. And sometimes he's too dumb to know the difference. So, you know, which kind of fits the vibe. So, yep, so, yeah, okay. So he's got a little bit of skill and a little bit of this and that, and he is, all, oh, can't make that untrained anyway, so that's why he has the 1 rank in it. Knowledge Arcana. Yeah, that's why he has the ranks in Knowledge Arcana and Use Magic Devices, because he cannot make them untrained. Okay, there's that. So, he kind of knows what he's talking about. Sweet little himbo, with 10 skill points. Okay, now, he gets feats. And this is where we're going to get interesting. He also has spells, that we're going to choose. Yeah, and then, of course, Vagmar, and then Dagmar, and, what is their sister's name? They have a sister, too. Cronoa. Cronoa and Barbarian. and then Dagmar, Rogue Ranger combo kind of deal, and then there's one more sibling in the mix who's going to get a D8 worth of levels in some class. We'll see. And features. Okay. Let's. Oh, I should put all my dice back in my dice tray. So, yes, I appreciate. I don't know how many viewers I have. Not many. So, that's okay. I do appreciate even the few who come always. But it'd be nice to have more. But for now, this is good. So, welcome. And we are just vibing. Let me tweak one thing. Yes. Okay. I didn't have it officially listed as Pathfinder, because, I don't know if that'll show up on the, I don't know if there's any way to tell. Am I following my own channel? I do not know. Hopefully it shows up as me streaming Pathfinder and not just me streaming nothing, because there is actually something I'm streaming. I just couldn't get it to do the thing before I had to jump on stream because it was late already. And it was being slow, and I was impatient. So, that's that. Yes, I do, want to check one thing. Did I put this on the schedule? I know I should be checking this before the stream, but in my defense, I had a, whoa, sorry, so that is the thing. Oh, yes. So, nope. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. I'm very sorry about that. I want to do one last thing. Okay, so you should get feats and spells. I'm very sorry. I might have to end the stream early today. I hope not. But let's go with feats first, because I know I started late. So let's do feats, and then we'll see if anyone comes in. If, you know, feats are very interesting because he can get meta magic feats. Now, in 5th edition, the nature of meta magic is feats. Here we go. The only sorcerers get it, and basically it's innate to spellcasters, and you can apply it to based on how many sorcery points you have. In Pathfinder, 1st edition, what you get is similar meta magic options you get in Power, Enlarge, Extend, Heighten, Maximize, Quicken, Silent, Still, and Widen. So you can do all sorts of different things with your spells. But they are feats that any character can take. You don't even necessarily, they don't list prerequisites, so I think as a barbarian you could take that, but you can't cast any spells, so it would be utterly useless. But you don't, you know, so any casting class can have them. Any non-casting class can also have them, but are useless I mean, you cannot cast metamagics on scrolls. Yeah, so when you prep a scroll, you either prep the metamagic version, or you prep the regular version, and then so that um, yes, very sorry. Um, um, uh, okay, there's that. That makes sense. A very good friend of mine is not feeling well. I just found that out. So, of course, the thing you do is you send. In any case, so metamagic feats allow you to do. Let me see something. See, enlarge, empower, heighten, maximize. No, that's spells. Hang on. Wizardry schools, spells. Magic, spell resistance, saving throws. There should be a line of effect, descriptor level, casting time range, aiming a spell. Oh yes. Oh, saving throw, transmutation, polymorph spell, combining special failure caster level, combining magical effects, counter spells. How to do counter spell, which is a useful. Metamagic feats are not taken into account when determining whether a spell can be countered. Oh, yeah. Range, material, descriptor, duration, saving throws, spell resistance, arcane spells, special abilities, spell-like abilities and supernatural abilities, the difference between them. I was hoping they had a whole yes, you need 15 minutes of vibe time after getting 8 hours of rest to actually get your okay. Anyway, metamagics are there should be. Let me see for enlarge spell, because I know there's different. Let's check. I'm sorry. Let me see. Extra enlarge. You can alter a spell with a range of close, medium, or long to increase its range by 100%. Double range. A large spell with a range of close now has a range of 50 feet plus 25 feet plus 5 feet per level, while a medium range spell has a range of 200 feet plus 20 feet per level, and a long range spell is 800 feet plus 80 feet per level. A large spell uses spell slots one level higher than the spell's actual spell. That's actually not bad. So the thing about metamagic feats, in Pathfinder is that it increases the spell level. So you can use a higher level slot to cast the spell in a metamagic versions And if you add the meta magic, you have to bump up the number of spell slot. So, for example, a first level spell but you want to double the distance, you would have to use a second level slot to cast the first level spell. It would do the same amount of damage, but it would go farther. So it's a methodology in resource management. I kind of like Enlarge Spell, actually. I'm going to give that to him. Not for the... Enlarge Spell. I'm going to... that is a useful feat. We're going to do that. I also like Still and Subtle. So you can cast without verbal or somatic components, depending on... Okay, Bloodline Feat, also we should pick that one before we do anything else. So, character. I might end the stream fairly early. I'm sorry to all of you who actually came and watched. I do try to keep up with my... never mind. Okay, let's pick a bullet end stream for Vagmar. Because he is a decent, I don't know. So we go to the Sorcerer chapter. That's Ranger, Sorcerer. Here we go. And it's the different bloodlines. And he is an Infernal bloodline. A relative made a deal with the devil in that pact and influenced your family line ever since. In you, it manifests in direct and obvious ways, granting you powers and abilities. While your fate is still your own, you can't help but wonder if ultimate reward is bound to the pit. Ooh! He gets Diplomacy as a class skill. So he gets an extra +3. So he's really convincing. So yeah, he gets 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. +12 to... and a +9 to... I mean, I could make it +10 and +11, but I'm going to keep the +12 Diplomacy. Because he's just a charming fellow. He's okay at lying, but he's just a sweetheart. He doesn't like to lie. Bonus spells. He also... Oh, those are spells. Bonus feats. So, we get to pick one feat from our list as... Skill-focused knowledge planes. No, that he doesn't need knowledge. Spell penetration. Ooh, that's a good one. It means that you can get past spell resistance easier. I'm going to go with combat expert. No. Deceit. So, okay, so we can get things like blind fighting or combat expertise. Let's see what feats the blind fighting lets you do. Let's just see what it does. Because if we're going to pick one, we should pick, know what we're getting into. Oh, also gets eschew materials as a bonus feat just for being a sorcerer. It just means you can cast without material components. Anyone could take the feat, but it does take up a slot. If it costs more than a gold piece. Oh, hi! We have new friends. Welcome, welcome. My name is Lee. She, her vibes today, but here they is fine. So let's do that. So we get 8 feats. But eschew materials is, oh, we're doing Pathfinder 1st Edition character creation, by the way. So that's fun. Say hi in the chat if you want to. Yeah. We're doing Pathfinder 1st Edition character creation. I have my Pathfinder 1st Edition core rulebook right here. The character we're creating today is a himbo sorcerer named Vagmar, 10th level with an intelligence of 7. Charisma of 18, though, so he's a good kid. He's the himbo. Strength of 13, so a little better than average. But, Dexterity 12, Constitution 10, which doesn't do him a lot of favors in the hit point department, so I ended up giving the favored class bonus to hit points rather than to skill points, which gives him a very limited skill set. But he still gets a plus +12 to diplomacy, which is pretty good for someone who only has 10 skill points total, because it turns out Diplomacy is not a class skill for sorcerers, but it is a class skill for Infernal Bloodline sorcerers, so that's fun. I forgot he had to have the issue material thing, but he also gets a couple bonus feats, and let me just make sure that issue material is a thing. Yes, it's a bonus feat you get at first level. Okay, good. Wanted to make sure on that. Bloodline power. Oh! You can call on the powers of hell to get extra bloodline. First level, third level, 9th level. Okay. So he gets hell powers too. That's fun. At 3rd level, you gain resistance to fire 5 and a +2 bonus on saving throws made against poison. At 9th level, your resistance to fire increases to 10, and your bonus to poison increases to +4. Ooh, that is nice. Damage resistance is always bonus. So, damage resistance 10, fire. Okay, that is good to know. I'm putting that down. And the saving throws. We have to write those down as well. We got 4. And the base attack bonus. Base attack bonus. We get Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. I need to write down the saves. I believe only Fortitude saves. Yeah, because Poison is always Fortitude, so we're going to go with that. Oh yes, Sorcerer needs to write this down. Okay, so that's Rogue Source. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm a little disorganized, as you can tell. I was going to go for feats first, but let's go this first. So 10th level Sorcerer gets... Oh, lots of spell slots. Okay, good. So, +3 Fortitude, but that adds Constitution, so it's just +3. 3, and then +4 against Poison. Reflex is +3, and then +1, so +4. Because decent Diplomacy, and Dexterity, sorry. Yep, okay, so we got +7, but that's +8, because we have, yeah, so +8 was will save, okay, and base attack bonus is +5. So if I want to hit someone with I'm going to say is a quarterstaff. The traditional weapon of, and a light crossbow. Traditional weaponry of spellcasters when they must enter melee. Oh yes, so after that we're gonna pick a bloodline feat. So that is we're gonna go to the bloodline. How that's abyssal and arcane and yeah. So infernal is diplomacy. With bonus spells, Scorching Ray, Suggestion. Scorching Ray is a good one. Charm Monster. So we get Charm Monster as a bonus spell, which is nice, plus Suggestion, plus Scorching Ray, plus Protection from Good, which is a nice little... and also different powers with bonus feats. Yes, so interestingly, we got some... Let's go to feats. Is right before equipment. Okay, so we can look at what each of the feats does and then figure out which one we want to have. So Blind Fight. In the melee, every time you miss because of concealment, you can reroll your miss chance percentile roll 1 time to see if it actually hit. An invisible attacker gets no advantage relating to hitting you in melee. That is, you don't lose your dexterity bonus, armor class, and the attacker doesn't get the usual +2 bonus for being invisible. Invisible attackers' bonuses do still apply for ranged attacks, however. You do not need to make acrobatics skill check to move at full speed while blinded. That's a big one, but I'm going to go with... I don't think fighting in melee is going to help. Yeah, if we're in melee, we have an AC 11, 53 hit points. Yeah, no, that is not helping anyone being that. So, yeah, being in melee is just a bad idea. So, combat expertise is another one, I think. Increase your defense. Intelligence okay, yeah, that's not happening. It's an intelligence 13 prerequisite, and he is a dumb boy, so that's not happening. What else? Extend spell. Ooh, always nice to have more meta magics. Improve disarm. Improve. Okay, let's see what improve disarm. I think disarm is a prerequisite for that, so we can't. Maybe it's in 13 and combat. Nope, that's not happening. Iron Will, extra bonus on will saves, no prerequisites, always good. Skill focused knowledge planes requires us to know anything about the planes, and knowledge skills when you are dumb and have few skill points is kind of pointless. And spell You know what? As much as extend... Well, let's look at what extend spell. Which meta magic. Extend... let's look at how good spell penetration actually is, and then look at... ABC is one fewer, so we need to go back one. Extend... make your spells last twice as long. That is a good one. And then what does spell penetration do? Well, how much of a... oh, it only uses one spell slot higher. You know, that's a good one. Let's go with... let's look at what how good spell penetration is. And we can take both. We just have to... Yeah, we can take both if we want. Spells mastery. You get a +2 bonus on cast level checks to overcome a creature's spell resistance. So it doesn't automatically happen, but it is a useful it's a useful little bonus. Caster level checks. D20 plus caster level, and you get a +2 bonus. So it's automatically at least 14, assuming we don't roll a nat 1, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with extend spell. Yeah, okay, we can still get spell penetration if we want, but we're gonna start with extend spell as the bloodline feat, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others that we get. Oh yeah, we had a large spell as one of those. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. I mean feats. Yes, we get 5 feats. I'm thinking mostly meta magic, but we'll see what we can get. Yeah. Hi. Sorry, I have a little fish here. His name is McVenner, and he is a very good fish, because he's my fish, and he's my streaming buddy. He's in the tank next to me when I stream. Yeah, sorry, okay, I am fading fast. Alright, so let's look at what kind of feats we could get. Stealthy is a good option, especially because we don't have stealth skill, but, like, let's see what we can get. Toughness is always a nice bonus. Extra hit points always helps. Then we can get endurance, which would be kind of useless. Well, it does give you die hard, which is good. Okay, create magic potions. You know what, we're going brew potion. That is a really... Because I think it's really cool. Yeah, he can do potions. It's just caster. I don't think he's good on the scrolls. I mean, I kind of, for meta reasons, want him to have Scarf Scroll, but, like, he can't. He's not a wizard. I think wizards get it automatically as a bonus feat, but, yeah, extend, heighten, maximize, quicken. I know with, still spell. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so still spell. That's a really good meta magic one. That allows you to cast without somatic components if you're tied up. Some good, improved extra endurance. Okay, I'm gonna go with improved counterspell because honestly, that is a really useful thing to be able to do. And the first two was alertness, which is +2 bonus on perception and sense motive, which is a good handy dandy one to have. I'm not gonna oh no, I know exactly what one I'm giving him for the first level. Persuasive, so it's +2 on diplomacy. Which is another +2. So it's +14 on diplomacy checks. So he's just like, I am really impressed with that. Okay. Critical command undead. No combat. No, it's athletic. I'm gonna go with oh, magical aptitude. Yeah, I'm gonna go with magical aptitude. So we get spellcraft of +2, and then I think spellcraft is intelligence based. So what's the other one that magic? Yeah, it makes sense thematically too. Use magic device, so it's another +2 on that, and then spellcraft is +2. And hang on. Let me go back to skills and we'll see what, because we don't have any ranks in it, so it's, I mean, we could give me a, hang on. Hang on. Classes. Oh, we should add the intimidate. Intimidate is so that's +2 and +4. So it's a +6, even if we don't have any ranks. But spellcraft is, let me look at feats, skills real quick. Is indeed intelligence based. Cannot make it unchecked anyway, but oh, so we need at least one. It's a class skill. I'm gonna say 3 diploma. Yeah, we're gonna go back to bring that to 3. So it is only +12, but we get a 1 +2 +3. That's 6 plus No, -2. And, what's the other one going to be? I had yeah, you know what? I'll do 4. So it's +13 in diplomacy, which I guess is a little unlucky, but that's okay. Yeah. Alright. That sets out the feats. I suppose I could start on spell. Okay, so first we're going to write down the spell slots. And then we can, go, spells known. Well, let's go with spell slots first, and then we'll see. This is an interesting character I'm building so far. We'll just write down the spell slots just to get a vibe on that, and then, wow, okay. And oh, he probably gets a bunch of bonus spells because charisma. So why don't we go to spell slots, sorcerer. Okay, so, 10th level gets not. Oh, he gets 9 cantrips though, so that's good. 6. All right, plus the class. Yes, here we go. So an 18 charisma is 1 bonus first level, so it's 7 first levels. 7 first level. And then a bonus second level, I believe, right? So yeah, so we have 10 is 6, so that's another plus, so that's a third and a fourth as well. Okay, so 7 second levels, then a third. How many third levels do we get? At 10th level we get 6 third levels, so it's 7 third levels. Sorry. We get 5 fourth levels, but a bonus, so we get 6 fourth levels. It goes all the way to 9, so let's see. Bloodline spells, no, 10th level. And 3 5th levels. So, yeah. Okay. That's good. And then, spells known. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cantrips. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we get 9 cantrips, and then we can go from there. Okay, so we have 9 cantrips, 5 first levels, 5 second levels, 4 third levels, 3 fourth levels, and 2 fifth levels. Bonus spells, though, for the bloodline, hang on, are, okay, hang on. Protection from good. It's a third. Okay, what level is that? Let's start with the cantrips, and then we'll, after I figure out the cantrips, I'm probably going to call it a stream. Yeah, let's go see what we got. Spells. Sorcerer, wizard spells. Okay, how many cantrips do we have? Because 9 is a lot. 0th levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, we have 20. So you can take about half of them. And we need either dancing lights or lights, not both. I'm gonna go with dancing lights because I think it's yeah, we got dancing lights. And obviously message. It is Presty is always good. A lot of these are okay. Acid splash. Always you gotta have at least 1 damage dealing. Ghost sounds is a good one. Especially if we have a little extra intimidation bump. Oh, mending and mage hand. Okay, I would say detect magic, detect poison, and press the digit. Yeah? Detect magic. Detect poison. And press the digitation. Okay, so that's the cantrips known. So let's start with that. Cantrips. First levels. How many do we have of those? I did say I was. We'll just figure out how many I had. Just let me look at what. Let's just go back. Hang on. Feats. No. Okay, source rogue, sorcerer's wind. Yeah. Okay. 5. Okay, so I only have 5, and what question is what level spell is okay. Protection from good. Scorching Ray I know is a 2nd level, so I believe Protection from Good is a 1st level, so we get let me just double check that it is a clenched. Oh, that's the big bees. Okay, hang on. Protect. Not actually big bees, cause copyright, but let's go with let me find Protection from Good and make sure. Keep Phantom Planar Binding. Prismatic. Ooh, Abjuration. It's a protection from good. Ooh. It is a 1st level spell. So we're gonna. I mean, I don't think he's ever gonna use it, but sure. That's an interesting question. If you are good aligned, can you buff your enemies against your own spells? Because protection from good. That is a question, and we will answer that later. Right now, I need a nap, I think, before work. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate when people come and watch. My name is Lee. I'm here quite often. We're definitely streaming on Monday at 1 p.m. We'll see about streams over the weekend. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I will see you again. And yeah, my dad is on Twitch telling me to sleep, so I guess I really do have to sleep. Alright, good night everyone, and I will see you later. Let me just hit the thing.